Hey guys, Mr.BeetleBum here, and welcome to the YouTube channel. Let's talk a little bit about things that are coming and things that are already here. First of all, the patch 1.51 is going to be coming out shortly. It's in super test right now. And one of the things that they're bringing out is the crew books. As you can see over there. That way? Yeah, that way. Crew books. Kind of like the blueprints. Blueprints, of course, making it easier to research tanks, costing less XP by every time you get a blueprint for it. You get a certain amount of a discount, 7, 14, 21, etc., etc. And then there's also the way you could use universal blueprints, combine those with the country's blueprints, and 10 universal and 4 from the United States, and you can get a tier 10 tank for free. This is just going to be geared towards the crew members instead. So now you already have one that's there for getting the tanks. Now you're going to be getting these books that are going to be training up the crew members. And as you can see here, this is what a little screenshot of what it's going to be looking like, just like the rewards of merit, but a little different. And then if you scroll down, you're going to see here where it talks about the 4 different types of crew books. There's going to be the training booklet, the training guide, the training manual, and then the personal training manual. So, of course, training booklet boosts the entire crew for a specific tank, available as a reward of merit. So I'm guessing it's going to be specific for one type of tank, and then when you're in there, you can boost the training. Training guide boosts the entire crew for a specific tank, again, available as a reward of merit, and it provides a greater amount of crew XP compared to the training booklets. Training manual boosts the entire crew of a specific tank, available as an in-game event reward. So the other ones were going to be in the boxes of rewards of merit. This is going to be in an event. And then finally, the personal training manual boosts a specific crew member of your choice. So you could do your commander, you could do your radio operator, whoever you decide to. And again, this one's going to be available as an in-game event reward. What are the events? Don't know yet. Going to have to wait and find out. Training manuals and personal training manuals are the most valuable crew books, as they provide the huge amount of crew XP. Personal training manual offers a fixed amount of crew XP to a particular crew member. So the fundamental difference when compared to each of the crew books. And then it just goes on to show you how you can accumulate them. You can find where you find them. You'll be finding them underneath the depot tab. They're going to have a new area specifically just for crew books. And again, this here gives you the examples of the different types of booklets. The training booklet, 20,000 crew XP. Can only be used on vehicles of the respective nation. That makes sense. The major qualification of all crew members must be 100%. The specialization of all crew members must correspond to a specific tank, and the vehicle must have a full crew. And then training, 100,000 crew XP. Training manual, 250,000 crew XP. And a personal is 850 crew XP. Wow. That's a lot. So that is what's coming. But also I wanted to show you what is already here. The black market is open. I don't know if you've seen this video yet. We'll just play it.
To find the unfindable.
Excuse me, do you have
You need to stick to the rules, if there aren't any.
you know where I'm getting?
Gold shells, gold ammo.
Sometimes accidents aren't what they seem. You just gotta know what you want and move forward, even if you don't know what's around the corner.
What are you searching for? Follow me.
Be calm, even if you're scared.
Row of tanks collecting cards. fourth mark of excellence, defensive provinces.
Don't give in to temptation. Don't cave under pressure. Don't be distracted by the worthless. And get exactly what you were looking for.
Are you sure about that? I am. 7 days. No rules.
All right. Well, let's pause it there. And quite honestly, what is it? 7 days of no rules. We run the show. What is this all about, you say? Well, from what I can discover, it's going to be 7 days of some very unique and interesting things are going to be coming up for sale within the game. So in other words, when you start the game now, of course, you know how there's the advertisements in the game. There's the weekly with the guy who makes the video of, you know, things that are coming and events and stuff. You'll probably start seeing some different things. I'm guessing that you're going to be seeing some very rare tanks pop up. You might see some special kind of ammo or some special kind of directives, things that you don't see right now. Maybe, you know, plus 500% for 3 hours kind of directives. Who knows what it will be exactly. So basically what this is saying is, guys, if you want to know what it is, you know, if you want to see what all this stuff's about, then you got to play the game. And I haven't seen anything yet. I'm guessing we'll probably start seeing stuff and hearing about it a little bit more. But it's exciting. It's a cool new thing. So basically what's happening here today in the news is we find out that right now, for the next week, we're going to have an opportunity to purchase all kinds of crazy things. And then on top of that, when the new patch comes out, we're going to be getting all these booklets and whatnot that are going to help train up the crew. I'm a little concerned about the crew books myself, because from the blueprints coming out and now the crew books, I was there when World of Warcraft basically brought out this big box. And they opened the box, and within this box, there was a button, and this button was red, and it said on it easy mode. And man, Blizzard just boom hit that sucker, and ever since then the game has basically gone. It looks beautiful, the game, but it is just pathetic. It's so easy. It's like there's no challenge involved anymore. That's why everyone's all hyped about Classic coming out, because it's back to the hard days. And that's what scared me a little bit, just a little bit, about this news. Like, the blueprints was one thing, and even the blueprints, I think I mentioned in the video. Maybe I didn't, maybe I held it back. But I think I might have mentioned in my video that, you know, I'm a little concerned because, you know, new players starting, they could basically play up to like 20,000 games or 15,000 games. I don't know exactly how many, but whatever that number is, you can just play that playing like, you know, a few different tanks and gain the crew skills up maybe in, let's say, 5 or 7 tanks. And then you got enough blueprints to basically buy all the rest of the tanks that are available if you get the garage spaces for it. But anyways, you have an opportunity to get everything really cheap, which makes it an easy mode. And now if they're bringing in the crew books and all that, and if they end up working to the point where, yeah, your crew skills, you know, we're going to start seeing people on a regular basis having 2, 3, 4 crew skills in all their tanks, it worries me a little bit. That's easy mode. What happened? You know, I like the fact that when I had my Stug, I had it up to 6 crew skills. So I could basically just go out there and, there was a huge difference between my Stug and someone else's Stug. Like, it was that simple with all the crew skills. But I also put in the work, over 13,000 games in that tank to get it up to that. Whereas the other players, just maybe got 500 games in it, that kind of thing. So it's the old adage of, like, you shouldn't make it easy for everybody, because then what's the purpose of playing if there's no advantage to grinding stuff out and no reward for your hard work? So I'm not saying the sky's falling or anything, and we'll have to see what happens. Maybe it won't be as big of a deal, but I'm just throwing it out there as a little bit of a thing. A lot of people cry that we need, don't want gold ammo, and okay, so they got rid of that. Now it's credits, everyone can get it, and we don't want this, we don't want that. I'm just hoping that the wargaming doesn't take it a little too far and make it so that basically you can just grind up to tier 10 in a month, and just do that on all the different tanks, and 2 years down the road, 3/4 of the players are going to have every tank in the game. Because then what do? You know what I mean? Then you have to wait for a new tank to come out, or else you're just constantly playing your tanks that you've had for a long time. And a lot of people like myself won't mind playing the tanks that we've had for a long time, but there's also a lot of players out there that will get bored and will move on because of that. So there's something to be said about making it not so easy to advance and to slow it down. Right now, Wargaming seems to be putting every effort into making it easy to get up to like tier 6 and 7 or 8, pushing them out of low tiers into the higher tiers. And I truly believe that that's not a good idea. We're not teaching the players enough ahead of time before they get up to the high tiers, and that's why we're seeing, tier 9s with 3,000 games, and it's like, what? And then sure enough, you watch them, and you see these guys in the heavy that are just sitting there literally shooting a wall, trying to shoot the tank on the other side of the building, which of course they're not going to be able to do through a wall. Obviously no concept of how the game works, but you see it all the time, and I think this might lead to it. But again, that's just me. That's just Mr. BeetleBum throwing out his little 2 cents. Let's fingers crossed and hope that everything's fine and nothing changes. And maybe they will end up making it so that yes, we have crew skill boosters, but yet maybe they're not as powerful as it sounds like they're going to be. By the sounds of it, if you're just saying, a book gives you 250, 850, how are you getting these books? If it's just like a random pop, there you go. I mean, come on, man, 800. You know how long it would take you to grind that? I'm just saying. But that being said, we get to look forward to this. So for the next 7 days, guys, there's no rules. Just like it says right over here. No rules at all, man, when it comes to the premium shop, it sounds like. It sounds like we're going to have all kinds of crazy things offered to us. So get the credit cards ready. No, you don't even have to do any of it. You don't have to buy anything. It's just an opportunities there. So have fun with it, guys. This is what is going on right now in the news. I wanted to let you know and get you ready for the whole crew booklets, pamphlets, handbooks, different things coming up. And that's it. So until next time, guys, if you like this video, of course, thumbs up. If you don't, and if you want to know when the next video is coming, just click on the click on the notifications, and you'll know when I uploaded another video. So until the next time, guys, Mr. BeetleBum out.